11th center. From Seton Hall, number 1, Samuel Dallenberg.
And another magical moment in the history of Arco Arena. Why don't we now look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Folsom Lake Ford, Highway 50, Folsom exit under the flag.
Well, number 1, limit Iverson Charity. Allen Iverson is a volume scorer, meaning he depends a lot on getting to the free throw line. To be productive, you've got to deny those free throw opportunities. Just make him take field goal opportunities. Number 2, challenge C. Webb. Chris is still extremely skilled, but is a little bit physically limited. You must challenge his athleticism. Kenny Thomas must try to use his driving ability against C. Webb. And 3rd, tracking long rebounds. Both of these teams shoot a lot of 3 balls, but especially the 76ers. Long 3 balls mean long rebounds. Who gets the most means they're going to get a lot of fast break opportunities.
And again, keys to the game brought to you by Folsom Lake Ford. The starting lineups, and Allen Iverson will play. He went into the Kings training area with the doctors to look at an apparent problem with either the left leg or ankle. And 27 points, 14 assists in the earlier matchup against Sacramento. He's with Andre Iguodala, Dallenberg, Weber, and Korver up front for the Sixers. Stojakovic in the last 2 games shooting the lights out, 63%, 31 points, including 9 of 12 from beyond the arc. He did not play against Philadelphia last month. He's with Thomas and Skinner and the backcourt of Mobley and Biddy. No Corliss Williamson tonight. He's got a bad case of migraines, and so he will not be able to play. And Jim O'Brien trying to get his Sixers in to the playoffs. They are currently tied with Indiana for the last spot. And Jim O'Brien, tough 4-game stretch after tonight, Phoenix. Then it's home against Dallas and then on the road against Boston. Kings have won the last 8 and 13 of the last 14 here at Arco Arena. And AI last night, not bashful, took 28 shots, made 5 of them.
But they were able to win.
That's the bottom line.
You know, he is, like I said, he's a volume shooter, and really what Allen Iverson, it does not hit a great percentage on a lot of nights, but he does get the line 12, 14 times, and that's what you've got to deny Allen. Make him shoot the ball, shoot it over the top. Don't let him get to the free throw line.
So Webb and the Sixers ready to do battle. Philadelphia did play yesterday, as we told you. They beat the LA Lakers 96-89.
Well, the Lakers really going through some major struggles like we haven't seen in a long time.
Well, certainly it's going to be foreign to the Philadelphia 76 or to the LA Laker fans not to see their team in the playoffs. The officials working this ball game tonight: Greg Willard, Tim Donaghy, and Gary Zielinski. Dallenberg and Skinner will step in. And the ball was thrown up errantly, and it's out of bounds. And it will be Philadelphia ball. Boy, we're right on the line. That ball was thrown up towards Dallenberg by about a foot.
I mean, it's just amazing. There's almost never a good toss.
I know. All right, here we go. Iverson and the Sixers with the first opportunity. And Weber hits the first shot of the game.
Well, Chris wasted no time. Certainly 76ers went right to Chris on that familiar elbow, and Chris took a jump shot over the top of Kenny Thomas. Chris will be guarding Brian Skinner in low.
Now Thomas to answer back, and we're tied at 2.
Well, both power forwards after Stafford's taking hit the elbow jump.
In a game that was played in Philadelphia last month, Chris hit the first 2 shots of the game and then went ice cold. Now Iverson. And Allen Iverson picks up where he left off last night on 5 of 28 shooting down at the Staples Center. Stojakovic. Nice pass to Thomas. Gets right around Weber with absolute ease, but he missed it. Thomas again.
Boy, nice driving move by Kenny Thomas. Even better second effort at the basket to get the nice offensive hoop.
So Thomas has 4 now. Iverson penetrates, gets through everyone, but he missed the layup. Rebound Thomas. Bibby, numbers for Sacramento. Is stolen by Weber on a nice defensive play. And Weber will go the length of the floor. And Bibby fouls Chris Weber, who will go to the line for 2. Certainly Chris knows Mike Bibby's moves, and he picked his pocket right there.
Here's Chris Weber. That first shot just over the top of Kenny Thomas from about 18. Now Kenny Thomas gets the ball from Coutinho Mobley, and just a little bit more of the same. Just steps up, shoots over the top. And now Chris Weber draws the foul from Mike Bibby after stealing the ball from Mike.
Chris shooting 82% since coming over to Philadelphia from the foul line. And the fans, they cheered when he was introduced, but they cheered that miss there. The ovation is over.
He is a 76er.
That's exactly right, as it should be.
And his points do not go up on the scoreboard for the Kings.
And Webb's 1 of 2. And it's a 1-point Sacramento lead. Now Stojakovic, see you later, Kyle Korver. Gives to Thomas. Peja had a wide open layup, but he passed it up. Here's the cat. No good. Boy, would Peja love to have that one back. He could have walked in and just dunked that ball. Iguodala to Korver. And he's an outstanding three-point shooter, and the Sixers have the lead. Kyle Korver is outstanding from beyond the arc.
And that's all he does. He floats around behind that arc. Kings have got to do a better job of finding him.
That's his 194th three of the year. And the rebound Weber, and the Sixers with a 2-point lead on the attack. And Iverson misses again. Allen Iverson has missed his first 3 shots. Bibby. Driving layup is good.
Well, Mike Bibby going right into the tall trees, using his strength to get the finish. Definitely fast-paced game. Both teams like to go up and down.
D'Alembert. Skinner fouls him, and D'Alembert will go to the foul line.
Watch Mike Bibby here in the open floor. Gets by D'Alembert. There's Korver and Weber. Neither one a shot blocker, so Mike Bibby takes it up, gets the finish.
D'Alembert at the line. Not great, 61%. But a chance to give Philadelphia the lead back. I want to tell you that KB Home wants you to live like a king. Visit any participating KB Home community from now through Sunday and register to win a complete Kings theme room makeover. Check out kings.com for complete rules and information. And he missed both. Rebound Skinner.
Good foul by Brian Skinner. Saved 2 points.
2 minutes, 30 seconds into this first quarter. And a defensive 3-second violation is called. And it's called on Chris Weber. And so the free throw will be Stojakovic's opportunity. So Peja to shoot the technical, and Peja looking for his first point of this opening quarter. And he missed it. A rare miss by Peja Stojakovic.
Boy, that is a rare miss. A 92% free throw shooter.
Stojakovic lost it. Iverson, this is where he's at his best. And Allen Iverson with his first basket.
Well,
Kings
Allen Iverson
turning it over, Jerry.
Pushes it coast to coast every time it touches his hands.
And Bibby having a real problem with that outside shot. Missed that. That's his bread and butter. And here's Weber open with the angle shot. Rebound Thomas. Skinner is posting on Weber, but now will come out to set the screen. And again, Peja with a bad pass, and no one went after the ball. Boy, and here's D'Alembert. D'Alembert again. D'Alembert again for his third try. And the Kings come up with it. Wow.
D'Alembert was 0 for 3 from point-blank range, although they were half hooks.
And Kenny Thomas has been the Sacramento offense. That is his third basket. He has 6. But Jerry, the Kings already with 3 turnovers, been careless handling the ball.
Yeah, really challenging the defense, just going right into a couple of 76ers each time.
D'Alembert from the foul line. And the rebound, Thomas. What a first quarter for Thomas with 6 points, along with 3 rebounds.
Yeah, Kenny wanted to show you he could rebound with his head. He would take that one off right off the top of his head.
Skinner from Bibby. There's a block by Iguodala. Skinner blocked by D'Alembert, and Iguodala runs it down. D'Alembert, a very good shot blocker. And that ball intended for D'Alembert off his chest. Peja, 2-pointer. And a rebound taken by Iguodala. Not a lot of passing on the offensive end for Sacramento here in the first 5 minutes.
Really ragged game both ways. A lot of one-on-one play and forced shot opportunities.
And Weber with the open jumper, nobody on him.
Well, Allen Iverson draws a lot of attention to himself. That time both defenders kind of shaded toward Allen, left Chris Webber open.
Chris has 5 points here with 6:55 left in the opening quarter, and the foul on Iguodala. That's his first.
Well, you see as Allen Iverson gets 2 defenders his way, and there's Chris right at the elbow, just absolutely wide open, nobody in the area, and knocks it down.
Stojakovic, beautiful entry pass by Brian Skinner.
Good pass from Brian Skinner, and nice movement from Peja Stojakovic against Kyle Korver. Certainly bigger and stronger than Korver, can get some baskets around the hoop.
Iverson sets up Korver, and one more pass to Iguodala. And Webber hits the jumper, and Chris off to a good start, 3 of 4.
Yeah, Chris has really got that stroke going here early.
There's Mobley. And it's off Korver into the hands of Thomas and a new shot clock. Skinner with the follow.
Big time athleticism, Brian Skinner, aggressive on the board.
Now Iverson. And he was bumped out at a foul, and that's on Skinner. It's his second. Fans not happy with that call, and Rick Adam and May have to go to the bench here, and he's going to call on Greg Ostute.
Watch as Mike Bibby gets to the basket. Thinks he's got a basket, but there's Brian Skinner with a nice follow. Another look. Mike Bibby gets it up soft, but it just comes off a little bit. Skinner with the throw down follow.
And Skinner already with 5 rebounds has to sit with 2 fouls. We're tied at 12. Philly with the ball. Ostute has come in. And there's Iverson with the 3, no good. And the rebound taken by Thomas.
Well, it's been the Kenny Thomas show thus far for the Kings.
Ostutag. Nice save to Bibby, and here's the cat from downtown.
Well, Greg not able to catch that ball cleanly. If he had a basket, but fortunately did corral it enough to throw it backwards and get Cuttino Mobley an open 3.
15-12. And Webber with another basket. Chris has 9.
Well, I think if Chris Webber has proven that he's going to make that elbow shot tonight, might want to make him put the ball on the floor here pretty soon.
Yeah, Chris last night just 7 of 20 in the win against the Lakers. Another turnover, but Bibby able to save the Iguodala attempted steal at midcourt. Thomas. D'Alembert got a piece of it. He timed that perfectly and blocked that shot. Here's Stojakovic. Straight out Webber. Missed it.
Well,
Back the other way we go. Turnover City. Stojakovic will try it again and put it in the book and send it to the line.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Peja Stojakovic, great steal by Cuttino Mobley. Peja takes it right at C-Webb.
First foul on Webber. Stojakovic will go to the line and try to the 14, and we get to the Cache Creek question of the game. It's brought to you by Cache Creek Casino and Resort, California's finest casino resort. Who are the only 3 players to win more than 3 NBA scoring titles? And we'll have that answer for you a little later in the telecast. Now Chris Webber's shooting the ball very well here in the first quarter.
Boy, he certainly is. Kenny Thomas giving him a little bit of room, maybe too much. Chris goes over the top, now wide open. His man left to help on Allen Iverson. Now Iguodala sees Chris again open, and Chris no hesitation, just able to catch the ball, turn, find the basket, and shoot over the top. So King's really going to have to adjust to that. Obviously Webb has that elbow jumper going tonight. 9 points, 4 of 5 shooting. Right now's the time where you'd say, well, let's make C. Webb at least put the ball on the floor a little bit. He's had all of his baskets have been spot shooting.
Stojakovic on the front line with Thomas and Ostertag, Bibby and Mobley the backcourt. Allen Iverson has started off 1-5 in this ball game. And Peja with a chance for his 5th point. 4-point lead. We're glad that you're with us here on Comcast Sportsnet. Sacramento and Philly. First quarter action, 5 minutes left. And the Kings with a 4-point lead, their biggest of this first quarter. Here's Webber. Now he does put it on the floor. Good defense by Thomas. Korver, 3-pointer. Kyle Korver with this shot makes it a 1-point game.
Yeah, Kyle Korver, again, that's exactly the shot he wants. Kenny Thomas challenging C. Webb there. They didn't give the ball up.
Now Mobley. Catino Mobley has 5.
Good to see Catino come out early and stroke the basketball. Seemed like games of late's been kind of waiting till the second half to get it going.
And Allen Iverson with a tough shot has 4, and the lead is still 20-19. Sacramento with that 1-point advantage with nearly 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Bibby is doubled. Thomas challenging. Kenny Thomas. Oh, boy. What a first quarter for Kenny Thomas. He has 8, along with 6 rebounds.
Well, Kenny Thomas, once he got by Dallenberg, knew he could get right to the basket. You know, C. Webb really not a shot blocker anymore and put the ball right over the top.
Iverson. Well, 22-21.
That's 2 baskets Iverson's got right in front of Greg Ostertag. You know, he's one of the few little guys that'll take on big guys at any time.
Thomas again. And Korver has it. Korver, numbers for the Sixers, 4 on 2. Oh, Iverson almost traveled. Mobley got a piece of that ball. And Dallenberg out hustles 3 Kings. Stripped, comes out to Webber. Here's Iverson from 3. And in that time, Ostertag had the box out on Iguodala. Nearly 3 minutes left here in the first. Thomas. Kenny Thomas has 10.
Well, Kenny Thomas putting on a shooting display of his own. Mike Bibby penetrating, found Kenny that normal elbow position. Boy, Kenny, no hesitation.
Right now, Thomas winning the battle at the power forward position. Also has 6 rebounds. Nice pass, but Dallenberg couldn't hang on. Mobley with a quick 3. And Catino Mobley has 8. And the Kings lead it by 6.
Well, Catino, the cat, is on the prowl early.
Timeout, Philly. 27-21, Sacramento by 6, and what a start for Kenny Thomas.
Boy, Kenny Thomas has come out, wanted to put on a show for his old team, knocking down that long-range elbow jumper. Here, Peja finds Kenny again. Little ball fake, gets by Dallenberg, goes right at the hoop, misses, stays after it, and then a nice finish at the basket. Catino penetrates, finds Kenny on the sideline, no hesitation. Kenny knocks it down, now drives on Dallenberg over the top of C. Webb for the finish at the basket. The numbers have been spectacular early on. 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 of 9 shooting here in the first quarter. That's big-time production.
And you see Matt Barnes and Michael Bradley both on the injured list. Matt Barnes is yet to play, but he's just glad to be back in Sacramento for a day and a half.
Well, Matt Barnes certainly proved he belonged in this league, helped the Sacramento Kings win several games this year.
Boy, he was playing very well at the time of the trade.
Sure was.
Here's Aaron McKee, who's just checked in with Iverson, Rodney Rogers, with Mark Jackson and Korver. And that's a tough shot by Iverson, and now he has made 4 of 10 from the field for 8 points. 27-23, Ostertag in the middle with Thomas. It's Mo Evans, Bibby, and Catino Mobley. You know, I would think sooner or later, and I may be wrong here, but I would think that maybe Philadelphia would go out and maybe try to guard Kenny Thomas.
Now here's the problem. It's a little different problem because he can actually put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. You're right, they're going to do that, but he's going to blow by some people. We've seen him do that once.
And Mobley blocks the shot by Iverson. Kenny Thomas has 12 points along with 6 rebounds now.
Because Kenny really does present a problem for most power forwards. He's smaller, but also much quicker.
Now Korver. And another block by Mobley.
Mobley is turned into Bill Russell, just throwing them all out of there. Pitino's born and raised in Philadelphia, just letting the 76ers give him something to think about.
Shot clock at 10. Iverson. And Iverson has 10 points.
I mean, he is just absolutely remarkable athlete at 6 foot, 6'1". One of the few people in history that can go at big guys, and they're in trouble.
Speaking of in trouble, Pitino Mobley has the Philadelphia 76ers in trouble. The Cat now has 10.
Yeah, Cat smack him away on one end and putting him in on the other.
A 31-point quarter for Sacramento. Aaron McKee. Rebound, Ostertag. And off Rodney Rogers will be Kings ball. And now Darius Sangala will come in. If you're joining us a little late, Corliss Williamson not dressing tonight because of migraine headaches. Pitino Mobley may have just injured himself. He just went over and asked Rick Adelman to come out of the game. Either that or he just needs a breather.
Maybe he just winded. Certainly he'd been going very hard in 11 minutes, so they just needed a breather.
Oh boy, Iverson so good at that, Jerry. So good at anticipating.
Mike Bibby threw a little soft pass to the wing, and soft passes are not completed when Allen Iverson's around.
That's the 4th turnover. And Philadelphia gives it right back on their 5th turnover.
Yeah, Allen tried to pass to himself. But when you're playing against Allen Iverson, you have to be aware of him. He's almost more dangerous when he's not guarding the ball.
And the Kings shooting 54%. One thing about Allen Iverson, he never takes a play off. He gives everything he has. And here he is again. And Bibby had the foul. Second foul on Bibby, or else Iverson would have had a breakaway. Jerry, the Kings just have to be more aware of their ball handling around Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Mike Bibby has just been extremely careless. Let's face it. I mean, a couple of soft passes, now he catches the ball, and that right there is Allen Iverson just taking it away from him. There's no gentleman's game going on here. If you're not going to protect the basketball, Allen Iverson's going to take it.
Eddie House has come in for Bibby, who has 2 fouls. Final half minute of this first quarter. Of course, that's another thing that Iverson will do. He'll make a lot of mistakes.
He will force a lot of plays and turn it over himself, just as you saw. Totally
Kings
out of control there.
Going to hold pretty much for the final shot. The Sixers do have a foul to use here. Shot clock now at 5. Thomas, 4. Thomas over Rodney Rogers. Short. And run down by Rogers. 2 seconds left, and Stojakovic, nice play there with 3/10 of a second left in the quarter.
Excellent hustle play by Paget, because the 76ers certainly, had that pass been completed, could have scored the hoop.
3/10 of a second, and that will not count even if it goes. Well, 12 minutes of basketball, and Sacramento has a 31-25 lead. Stojakovic up front. Allen Iverson, Jerry, already took 12 shots in this game.
76ers already have 6 turnovers as well, with 24 assists.
Sangala. And Iverson pulls it down. Allen Iverson in the backcourt to start the second quarter. He'll play pretty much the whole game. Almost turned it over, gets it back. And Rodney Rogers hits the baseline pop. Here's Eddie House. Now Sangala from the angle. Darius Sangala with his first basket.
Well, it's good to see Darius didn't hesitate. Missed the first shot rather badly for him, but has been shooting so well. Same shot just on the corner, takes it, knocks it down.
33-27. And it's knocked away. Sangala got a hand on it. Now it's Evans. And Evans was fouled from behind. Greg Willard making the call. And it's on Iguodala. It's either Iguodala or Rogers.
Now here's Eddie House penetrating. Finds Darius in the corner. Just knows that Mark Jackson's slow to come out on him, so doesn't hesitate. Knocks down the jumper.
Foul was on Rogers, his first. Eddie House gets a screen from Thomas. Lost it. And a foul on Iverson by Eddie House. Boy, that Iverson is just a pest out there.
I'm not sure how much you're going to get challenging Allen Iverson's defense. You know, I mean, it's one of those things. You know, if you think you're going to get him bounced off screens, I think you're kidding yourself. That guy gets to them all, makes plays.
And Allen Iverson now at 12.
And you see, Eddie House is very quick, but Allen Iverson made him look pretty average right there. That's there's just not a player in the league as quick as Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, 6 of 13. Last night he took 28 shots. Kings have stopped passing the ball, Jerry. They're just playing one-on-one. They got bailed out there. That's 2 possessions in a row where they've gotten bailed out by a foul.
Yeah, exactly right. And they're not going to consistently. Just see Allen Iverson just blow by Eddie House getting to the hoop. Now, here's just simply puts his head down in the ball. I mean, he is just simply quicker with the ball than most people are without it.
Iguodala has just picked up his second foul. Second team foul. Here's House. Eddie House with a 3-ball, and it's 36-29.
Eddie House. Wow. I mean, not many people shooting better than Eddie House.
Nope.
And that's definitely behind the line in the corner.
And now Iverson is touched for the foul. Darius Singala on the personal, his first. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, 24 field goal attempts per ball game.
Yeah, certainly a big margin over number 2, Tracy McGrady.
2 minutes into this second quarter. And Iverson lost it again, but he gets it back. There's Rogers, a very good three-point shooter. Rebound, Stojakovic. Patient. Gets by Aaron McKee with ease, but he missed it too strong. Rebound, Sacramento, maybe. Yes, it's Thomas. Wide open, Singala. Lost it. Stojakovic says, look what I found. And the Kings lead at 38-29. Rogers. He got it in a crowd.
Boy, you've seen, I don't know how many baskets we've seen, just kind of loose balls picked up. Both teams, just opportunity baskets.
Singala wants to work on Mark Jackson. Stojakovic, and he's fouled. It counts, and he'll go to the line.
Back. Page makes the shot. Nice focus and gets the foul.
Chris Webber back in. Peja Stojakovic now has 9 points. Sacramento with a chance to go up by double digits. Jackson is out of the ball game. And Brian Skinner is in for Sacramento. 10-point Sacramento lead. We're in the second quarter here from Arco Arena. Glad you're with us on Comcast Sportsnet for the Kings and the Sixers. And that shot no good. Webb's first shot since coming back into the ball game. Here's Singala's pass intended for Skinner. He didn't see Webber standing there. The Sixers come back 4 on 3. Knocked out of Webber's hands. He gets it back. There's McKee. And a 3. That's another opportunity that you're just talking about.
I mean, really, it's just how many plays have we seen where loose balls are on the floor and one team or another has come up with baskets? It has nothing to do with the offense they're running or what they're trying to do.
More so for Philly than Sacramento, though. And a foul on Philly. That's already their 4th team foul with 8:18 left. So on the next whistle, the Kings will be at the line for the rest of the half. Points tonight, 6 of 13 shooting.
Actually, Allen Iverson is a little bit like him in a different way, just an absolutely dominant physical guy with his quickness.
And he competes every night, boy, I'll tell you. Stojakovic already with 10 points, trying to break down Kyle Korver. Has to hurry. And the Kings not aware at all of the shot clock. Nobody out there was talking, and the Kings turn it over for the 8th time, Jerry. 8 turnovers, and they still have 41 points with 8 minutes left in the half.
Well, both teams turn it over too much, but that one's an inexcusable
Absolutely.
turnover. I mean, you come out of a timeout, you've got to know what the clock is.
So the Kings with a mental lapse right there. Webber. And the jump hook is short. Rebound, Skinner.
A good reaction from Brian Skinner.
7 rebounds for Skinner. He and Thomas have combined for 14 boards. Here's Eddie House. How about House? I mean, this kid comes off the bench. He makes basket after basket after basket, and the ball doesn't even hit the rim.
And really, he's done a pretty good job defensively. He has done a nice job challenging Iverson. That's really all you can do.
43-34. Weber now off the hesitation. And it's tipped in by Rodney Rogers.
Yeah, Maurice Evans a little slow to react there. Allowed Rodney Rogers to get inside him. That's a little bit rare for high five.
Chris has missed 3 in a row now after starting 4 or 5. 43-36. Peja. Tough shot. Stojakovic has 12.
As you said, very difficult going left, fading away, but
and now he has to watch Iverson. Stojakovic isolated on the speedy point guard, Allen Iverson. Blocked by Skinner. That gets the crowd into it.
Skinner gets the block. Here's Allen Iverson. Gets by Stojakovic. You see Brian Skinner said, no, get that weak stuff out of here, AI. Not on my watch.
Iverson gets it to Webb. 4 to shoot is Weber. Sangala comes out on him, and Weber misses the shot. Rebound Skinner. That's his 8th rebound.
Great defense, Darius Sangala. Forcing Webb into a bad shot.
The no look to Skinner. Oh, you don't like that. You don't like Kings basketball.
Well, boy, Eddie House has really picked up the play here. No question, Mike Bibby's been struggling. Eddie House has come in. He is not struggling. He's playing at a very high level.
Sacramento with their biggest lead of the ball game. Iverson runs all the way to the other side to get the ball and fires a 3, and he hits. Iverson is in a groove tonight after going 5 of 28 yesterday in Los Angeles. AI has 15.
Well, you don't get to be the leading scorer by having a very many shooting slump games. That was a difficult shot. Ran all the way around the court. Caught and shot.
8 points, Sacramento advantage. Shot clock now at 5 seconds. Peja stops, pops. How about that shot?
Peja Stojakovic. It doesn't get any tougher than that. Peja made it look easy.
49-39. Iverson gives to Weber. Stolen. 5 on 4. House. Look at Eddie House go. He was fouled. I can't believe there's no whistle there. Here's Mobley. Catino Mobley. After Eddie House was punched in the back by Iverson.
The Cat got a 3-ball out of it. Are there 5 points, 2 assists on 2 of 2 shooting, and he has maybe been the most consistent shooter the Kings have had in the last month. I mean, this guy comes in every night and makes shots.
And just as important, it gives Mike Bibby an extended rest. And Mike right now is not playing well offensively, so it's a real bonus for Rick Adelman.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Rick is saying, hey, Eddie House is playing, doing the job, and, you know, certainly making it tough on the 76ers, so he's going to give Mike extended rest.
All right, Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by double digits. Also into the game, John Salmons. Weber, and he has not scored here in the second quarter, and it comes out to Korver. Nice pass to Dallenberg, and he's not going to miss that one. 52-41. Sacramento 9 of 11 here in the second quarter. Solomon's guarding Mobley. Oh, what a pass to Skinner. Brian Skinner, along with Kenny Thomas, torching their former Sixer teammates.
Boy, great look from Darius Sangala, though. Nobody guarding Brian Skinner. Looked like C. Webb just left him all alone, and Kings took advantage.
Here's Weber. He has not scored here in the quarter. And he missed it. Tip good. Chris Weber with the second opportunity. Webb had missed 6 straight before that tip-in. 1 of 7 here in the second quarter is Weber. Mobley gets by both Sixers. Sangala. Nope. Rebound, Dallenberg, and here comes Iverson, 2 on 4. And Skinner gets it into the hands of Sangala. Boy, Skinner's in there creating all kinds of havoc. Here's Eddie House, speaking of havoc. Eddie House, and he had to try to get it over the outstretched arms of Dallenberg. And here's AI. He has a lot of help with him. Here's the alley-oop to Dallenberg, nicely done. And the Sixers are within 9.
Well, that's one reason you don't try to steal the ball mid-court against Allen Iverson, because you're going to be giving up something on the other end.
You're better off fouling him if you're going to do that. Well, Sacramento on top, 54-45 as you look at Brad Miller in the middle. Jack Mai and Wayne Cooper flanking Brad. And for the Sixers, it's been the Allen Iverson show here in the first half.
Well, Allen Iverson certainly can put on a show every night. Just coast to coast, using the left hand to get away from two. Kings get to the basket, change direction right at the big guy's little floater in the 8-foot area. Again, getting into the paint, using the running one-hander over the top of Ostertag. Fakes using a screen, gets into the paint again with a layup, just blows by Eddie House. So the numbers are always there. You see the numbers since the trade have even went up. 32.4 points, 8 assists. Field goal percentage the same. 3-point percentage slightly better. So Allen Iverson being more productive.
Sacramento with the ball. Bibby is back in along with Kenny Thomas. Let's set the lineup now. It's Bibby, Mobley, Stojakovic, Skinner, and Thomas. Thomas already with 12 points and 7 rebounds. Peja a 3. Yes, and Stojakovic has a very impressive first half, going with 17.
Nice screen. Very well designed play there. Rick Allen at the timeout came out with that one, and Peja got wide open.
And Thomas fouled Weber. Kenny Thomas with his first.
Kenny anticipating that elbow pass, almost had the steal.
Coming at the half, Jim Cosamore, LaSalle Thompson will have a feature on the 3 new Kings. That's coming up at the half here on Comcast Sportsnet. Iverson, that was too easy. Look at Mobley with the recovery block. But boy, the Cat with his 3rd block.
With D'Alembert with the cleaning up the garbage.
57-47. Nice pass to Skinner. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. D'Alembert with a hard foul on Skinner. And with 2:25 left, Skinner with his first trip to the line.
Well, nice pass, and D'Alembert, very smart, hard foul, protected the basket. Ryan will have to earn him at the free throw line.
Skinner 39% from the line. Too strong. Does he get the ball? You can reserve your seat on the Kings bench now. Nearly 3,000 people on the Kings season ticket waiting list. You got to love Kings fans. Loudest, most loyal in the world. No doubt about that. Call 916-928-3650. Be sure and get in on the action now. That's 916-928-3650. Call now. 1 of 2 for Skinner. There's the great Hall of Fame coach, Pete Carrill. And Sacramento leads at 58-47.
Yeah, Pete liked to look for that second free throw much better. Had a nice stroke on that one with some arch. Just enough to swish it.
Nobody on D'Alembert, and he gets the fortuitous bounce.
Yeah, you give D'Alembert those
Sure.
shots, but he did make it.
He has 8 for the first half. 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Let's see if the Kings can close the deal here in the first half in terms of finishing off a 2-quarter effort. That air ball by Thomas. What a save by Skinner. Wow. Bibby gets around Iverson. Sets up Skinner. Blocked. Boy, what a sequence that was on both ends of the floor. Here's Iverson. And the 3 is good.
Well, D'Alembert, that shot blocking ability just changed the sure 2 into nothing.
Grant Napier and Jerry Reynolds. Salmon's there to make it 58-52. Mobley a quick shot, front iron, rebound Weber, and the Sixers trying to close the gap here late second. Weber will try a 3. Rebound Thomas, his 8th. Minute left. Bibby still can't get that shot going. And out of bounds to Philadelphia. Mike Bibby, his outside shot is left in the last 8 games. Here tonight, he's missed 3 of 4.
Yeah, just not able to make anything.
Well, the Kings' 13-point lead down to 6. Weber 5 of 13 shooting. Rebound Stojakovic. Kings in a 2-for-1 if they use it properly. Skinner off the pick and roll. Rebound, D'Alembert. And the Kings going cold here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And Allen Iverson full length to the court move, and it's a 4-point game.
Just exploding past everybody. Allen Iverson, what a showman.
17 for Allen Iverson. Philly on a 7-0 run. Philly does not have a foul to use. See if the Kings can score here for a 60-point half. Thomas. Here's Mobley. And the rebound. Nope, they don't get it off in time. So we have played one half of basketball. And Sacramento with the lead at 58-54.
Okay, folks, this is it.
Early on, getting his free ball to go down. First good clean look. Now a little one-on-one opportunity being guarded by Iguodala. Just a nice little drive to the right and then fade back, create the space that he needs. Mike Bibby sees Coutinho trailing him and knows that Coutinho's open, gets the ball perfectly. Coutinho knocking down the shot again, one-on-one now against Aaron McKee, and the same little fadeaway jump shot just to create the space. 13 points on 3 of 4 from the floor, and he also has 3 block shots. So Coutinho coming up big at the basket with some of those blocks.
Boy, and Brian Skinner playing against his former mates. He's had some very good looks, been wide open a lot. He has 10 rebounds already.
Yeah, Brian Skinner certainly a very active, finding Peja Stojakovic. Peja wide open there. Now you see Eddie House penetrating. There's Brian Skinner wide open at the basket. Gets the ball perfectly. There's Sangala sees Brian Skinner wide open at the basket, and Brian throws it down. So certainly what's happening, Brian Skinner's man leaving to help on some other guys, and Brian taking advantage and producing 7 points. More importantly, 10 big rebounds here in the first half.
All right, so we're ready to go. Sacramento will have the ball first, and Mike Bibby will be in the backcourt with Coutinho, Mobley. It's Skinner, Stojakovic, and Thomas up front. Thomas with 12 points and 8 rebounds in that first half of play. Bibby, and again, that's not even close. Mike Bibby is trying to find his shot, and it has left him the last 8 games. There's Weber from the baseline, and that missed badly. D'Alembert offensive rebound comes to Iverson, trying to make it a 1-point game. And Weber to Iguodala, who saves it from going over midcourt. Iguodala. Here's Korver with a 3. And Philadelphia with 3 tries. Finally gets it to fall, 58-57.
Too many opportunities, and certainly the guy you wouldn't want to leave was left.
Yep.
Kyle Korver.
Korver has 3 threes in this game. Run down by Thomas. Here's Thomas. And the miss taken by Iguodala. Now the Sixers, who were down 13, can take the lead on this trip. Walking. Iguodala got his feet crossed up.
Yeah, he really wanted to hit Korver, and Kings defended Korver pretty nicely there. Then he didn't. Iguodala didn't have anywhere to go.
Well, what the Mike Bibby must be feeling, frustration with his shot.
Well, he just got to play through it. That's all there is to it, and realize take the shots, but finish the shots. Don't beg him to go in. Just shoot him in.
Philly on a 12-1 run, going back to last quarter. And Bibby again with a miss. Look out, Weber was running the floor, but Iverson didn't see him. Iguodala. And D'Alembert gives Philadelphia the lead.
So you see the penetrating ability of the 76ers, and what's happening, the Kings are going over to help on the guy who's penetrating, and that leaves a basket open. D'Alembert able to get the finish.
Here's Thomas challenging D'Alembert. Rebound, D'Alembert.
D'Alembert really changing a lot of shots at the basket to this young pivot man, becoming very valuable in this league.
D'Alembert. Boy, he would love to have that one back. And Skinner with the rebound, his 11th.
Yeah, if he ever learns to just absolutely shoot a little bit,
yep,
it's gonna
be scary.
He can be a major player.
Thomas. And that's goaltending. 14 now for Thomas, and the Kings have the lead back.
Well, nice move by Kenny Thomas. Nice little ball fake gets him by Dallenberg gets it on the glass, and you see taking it off the glass was Dallenberg.
That's the first field goal for the Kings in the last 5 minutes. And Weber gives Philadelphia the lead back at 61-60. Weber has 13 on 6 of 16.
Well, right now, the 76ers getting the easier shots here in the last few minutes.
Chris now 2 of 11 after that first quarter, in which they had 4 of 5 shooting. Jerry, the Kings have absolutely stopped passing the ball. It's all one-on-one. Iverson, 5-on-4s. Bibby went for the steal, and that's trouble. And that's over Skinner for the basket by Korver, and Philadelphia has a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Kyle Korver able to penetrate the basket. Everybody's so worried about Iverson helping out on him.
Kings have hit a rut here in the last 6 minutes. And Mobley gets the friendly bounce for 15 points on the night.
Outstanding move by Coutinho, but it goes back to your point a while ago. You're really seeing the Kings just playing one-on-one basketball. No more than two people have been involved in an offensive play here in the last, so really since right before the half.
And history will tell you when the Kings do that, they lose a lot more than they win. There's 3 more for Iverson. He has 20, and that leads all scorers.
Yeah, Allen Iverson can do that, but he's good enough to do that, to play one-on-one basketball. Really, the Kings are not.
4-point lead. It's the biggest of the game for Philadelphia. Peja. Stojakovic has 17 in the ball game.
And that's a very difficult shot. Brian Skinner, great anticipation.
Skinner from Thomas. And Brian Skinner has 9. Thomas with his 3rd assist.
Well, Brian Skinner just kept that ball alive and gave the Kings another opportunity. Again, Peja taking the difficult shot there. Iverson.
Rebound, Thomas. Thomas 1 rebound away from a double-double. Stojakovic to retrieve after the safety bound. And that ball was out of bounds off Philly. 8 to shoot.
Watch as the ball is rebounded here off Peja Stojakovic's shot. There's Brian Skinner, finds Kenny. Kenny finds Brian Skinner, says you deserve it. You made the effort.
There's Thomas. Thomas. And he turned it over. Philadelphia ball.
76ers ball.
Philly with the ball in the lead at 66-64. Weber to the baseline, cut off by Skinner. And an offensive foul on Weber. His second, and the Philadelphia 76ers turn it over for the 10th time.
Brian Skinner, nice job cutting off the move of Chris Weber. Really had nowhere to go.
Weber with just 2 of 11 since the first quarter. Skinner gets right by Weber with ease, and that's goaltending. Well, I'll tell you, when you get Weber on the perimeter, I mean, Thomas is blown by him, Skinner is blown by him, and look at this, Jim O'Brien is hot. Jim O'Brien, how can you not get a technical? The guy came all the way onto the floor. You can't come out onto the floor like that. That's not a technical foul.
Here's another look at it. Here's Brian Skinner. It's definitely coming down. See it? It's coming down in front of the basket. That is a goaltend by any definition.
But how can you not give Jim O'Brien a technical foul?
Well, you should give Jim O'Brien a technical foul. Absolutely no reason for not getting a technical foul.
Tied at 66. Iverson a 3. Rebound Stojakovic. And now the Kings can retake the lead. And Mobley has 17 points.
Mobley attacking Dallenberg right underneath the shot blocker that time.
68-66.
Momentum starting to go Kings' way.
And Weber shot has completely left him. Chris is now 6 of 17. Shot hasn't left that man. That's Peja Stojakovic from 26 feet. Stojakovic has 20. Timeout Philly. And the Kings lead it by 5.
Game's on.
71-66, Sacramento with the lead, and we have the answer to our Cass Creek question of the game. Cass Creek Casino Resort, California's finest casino resort. Jerry, you know the answer to that?
I think I do. I think it's Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and George Gervin would be my guess. And they're right again. Oh, my goodness. Bob McAdoo, by the way, won 3 times. Just,
Well, how about your Coors Light down cold dunk of the game? And look at this pass. Or the follow by Skinner, but Brian Skinner, it's been a dunk fest. This is the one that was from Eddie House. And another dunk coming up for the Kings. And Brian Skinner playing above the iron. He's got 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And a lot of those rebounds just simply hustle rebounds, going after him harder than anyone on the floor.
That's the 5th double-double of the season for Skinner. Hard to believe he couldn't even get into the game in Philadelphia. Iguodala. And good defense by the Kings at the point of attack.
Should have been a 3-second violation there even before. D'Alembert was in there about 8 seconds.
One thing we have found, and in this game, Korver cannot guard Stojakovic. Bibby, can he get his shot going? Nope. Thomas! Oh, that would have been unbelievable. Here's Bibby. Sets up Mobley from downtown. Boy, that missed everything. And it will be Philadelphia ball.
What missed so badly, Brian Skinner was in a great position for the offensive rebound, but just came off sideways almost. Kind of rubbing his paw on that one.
Boy, Kenny Thomas, that would have been something had that fallen. Here's Iverson. Bibby wants him to go towards the baseline. That's where Skinner is waiting for him. D'Alembert. Boy, as long as he keeps on shooting, the Kings have a great chance of winning this game.
When Kenny Thomas just over the top of C. Webb for that rebound.
Asia 8 of 12. Little hesitation, up and under, missed it. D'Alembert affected the shot, and Korver with the rebound. A lead for Iverson. Philadelphia has gone scoreless the last 3:30, and Webber finishes that off. Chris Webber now 7 of 18 from the field.
Well, nice driving move by C. Webb. Kings a little slow to react at the baseline, able to C. Webb all the way to the basket.
71-68. Bibby. And Mike Bibby just can't buy a basket. Mike Bibby is now 1 of 8. And Webber with the dunk.
Well, I don't know who's supposed to be guarding C. Webb, but nobody did. C. Webb just powered right through everybody with this spectacular throwdown.
71-70. And a foul on Korver. That's his first.
Pretty good look at C. Webb. Here's Allen Iverson drawing everybody to him. Skinner really maybe isn't the guy that's supposed to be responsible, or Kenny Thomas, but neither were. And C. Webb had an open lane.
There's Bibby, and maybe that will get Mike Bibby going. What another great pass by Skinner.
Well, Brian Skinner getting more comfortable in Rick Adelman's offense all the time, showing you his versatility. Obviously not a threat to shoot the ball, but becoming a good passer. Boy, that was Kings in a little bit of a zone look here.
And D'Alembert with a rebound. Here's Iguodala, and that's what he does so well.
And that's a good thing to do well. Go to the basket and dunk on everybody.
But it starts with an offensive rebound, second chance points. That's 17 second chance points for Philly. Bad pass. Kings turn it over. That's the 10th turnover.
Yeah, really had an easy basket there, too. You see the pass inside. Skinner finds Mike Bibby right at the rim.
Kings had a 13-point lead earlier in the first half. Philly came back to trail by 4 at the half. Philly went up by 4 here in the third. And the Kings right now lead at 73-72. And Skinner with another rebound. Brian Skinner has 14 rebounds. Bibby, foul. They'll get to the line. And you know, you're looking for anything right now for Mike Bibby to find that stroke. Maybe a couple of free throws if he can make them will help.
Well, you see, first we'll see this nice dunk by Andre Iguodala, and the rookie just absolutely spectacular with his athleticism going to the basket. But as you said, Mike Bibby just getting to the line, getting some easy baskets, could open up that outside shot as well.
But only 9 free throws in this game by both teams. I want to tell you, Blockbuster wants to give you the chance to win more than a King's ransom. Just visit any participating Blockbuster store now through Sunday for your chance to win $25,000 or other great prizes. See Kings.com for complete rules.
Well, you hope that this free throw, nice stroke on the first one. Mike doesn't get the second, so definitely just does not have a lot of confidence that he should have being one of the quality shooters that he's been for so long.
The one thing you know about Bibby, he'll find it. It's just a matter of when.
Exactly right.
And the foul. Kenny Thomas fouled Iverson. And when we come back, AI will be at the line. He can tie it at 74. 2:55 left in the third, and a good one here for Marco. Five left here in the third. And long-range shooting by Korver and Stojakovic on display here tonight.
Well, Kyle Korver, one of the best shooters in the league, the Ashton Kutcher look-alike, able to knock down the three ball with pretty much consistency. Left open a couple times. Kings paid it. But the classic three-point shooter, Mr. Peja Stojakovic, stepping out behind the line. Kenny Thomas finds him now in transition. The Cat Coutinho sees Peja trailing, and Peja hits the 25-footer. So both teams have big-time shooters. Peja putting up 20 points on only 8 of 13. Korver doesn't get as many shots, certainly, but 11 points on 4 of 5, 3 of 3 from three-point range.
This is Allen Iverson's first free throw of the ball game. Iverson, an 83% shooter. Jackson in with Weber. Iverson and Iguodala. Also in for Philly is McKee. And Iverson missed it. Rebound Thomas. So the Kings hold on to the lead.
Well, that was an explosive rebound from Thomas, too. That's one of those free throw misses that seemed like the Kings didn't used to get.
There's Stojakovic. Looking for the foul. Didn't get it. And Philadelphia has it.
Yeah, very close. Looked like a foul to me.
Nice fake by Weber. Missed it. Rebound Mobley. Kings looking to run. Bad pass. Well behind Stojakovic. Careless turnover.
I don't know what Coutinho's telling somebody. I mean, that's just a terrible pass. I mean, that was just terrible.
That's a flat-out giveaway. Iguodala posting. And that is going to be a 3-second violation. I'll tell you one thing about Mobley. He's brought his defense with him tonight.
Well, he certainly has. I mean, Coutinho doing a lot of good things, but boy, that throw away in the open court, that's about as bad a turnover as I've seen in years.
Yep. 11 turnovers for both ball clubs. 74-73 with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, both teams have just made some just head-scratching turnovers.
Thomas over Weber. Flat shot. Bricked it off the back. Here's Iverson. Thomas stepped in front of Weber. Nice play by Kenny Thomas.
Boy, he just smelled that one out. Saw Allen Iverson leave his feet. Knew he had to pass somewhere and anticipated a pass to Weber.
See if the Kings can run their offense and get a good shot. 10 to shoot. Skinner attacking. Nice pass. Thomas. Oh, how about that? It counts. He'll go to the line looking for the three-point play.
Well, outstanding pass. Brian Skinner again getting to the basket. Now watch this little drop off from Brian Skinner. Goes up, drops the ball off. There's Kenny Thomas and the swack from Mark Jackson, but able to finish it. Now watch as Skinner drops it off. How does Kenny Thomas finish this one? I mean, he was hit hard, but able to focus and get the finish.
So Skinner sits. He's got 11 points and 14 rebounds. Thomas has his 6th double-double. And he misses it. Rebound Weber. So it stays 76-73. Zingala in with Thomas and Stojakovic. The backcourt remains the same. And Iverson has a chance to tie the game as he was fouled.
Well, just put his head down and just a blitz to the basket. Here you see getting by everybody underneath the basket. Little spin off the glass. Very difficult shot. Now watch Allen. This is just one-on-one greatness as he goes through everybody quicker and faster than everyone on the floor.
And Iverson ties the game at 76. Memphis lost tonight. Good news for Sacramento. They lost at Chicago. Sixers need to win to stay tied with Indiana. Indiana won at Milwaukee. Peja Stojakovic was fouled. With a minute 2, he'll go to the line. That's the 15th foul on Philly. So Peja has been to the line 3 times. He's made 2. He's got 20 for the ball game. Peja with only 3 points so far here in the third. And now Eddie House is going to come in after this first free throw. Michael W. Smith, Audio Adrenaline, and many more come to Arco for Fish Fest 2005. It's coming up Sunday, April 17th. Tickets on sale now through Ticketmaster or the Arco Arena box office. It's a great event for the entire family. Fish Fest 2005 at Arco Arena, Sunday, April 17th. And Peja now with 22.
Well, Mr. Automatic, it's automatic.
Also earlier tonight, the Houston Rockets won their ball game. McKee using his advantage, gives to Jackson. He backed down Eddie House, helped defense, left Jackson open, and a tie ball game. Nice pass to Mobley. And Mobley worked that to perfection.
Boy, Darius getting better and better at that high post, able to find the cutters. Coutinho wide open at the rim.
And the whistle and the foul called on Coutinho Mobley.
Watch this nice pass, Coutinho, Darius, 2-man game. Darius screens Coutinho's man, then finds Coutinho at the basket. That's just good basketball. Little drop-off pass leads Coutinho going to the rim.
Aaron McKee will go to the foul line, trying to tie the game. Remember that Philadelphia will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, so the Kings will get the ball back with a 4.9-second differential. And again, we look at the updated standings now. Houston wins, Memphis lost, and Denver lost at Phoenix, so their win streak is a thing of the past. So a huge game here for Sacramento to get some breathing room.
Denver's like everybody else. They can't beat Phoenix.
No, well, I'll tell you. If people don't think Phoenix is for real by now, then they're not watching the NBA.
They have no idea what is going on in this league, if that's what they think.
People say, oh, well, they're not going to be very good when the playoffs start.
No.
Well, you know what? They're beating everybody now.
They're beating everybody in that's going to be in the playoffs.
That's right. Let's see if the Kings can score here to break the tie. Thomas, hoping. Rounds out. Comes to Eddie House. Yes! 4.4. This is where Iverson is so dangerous. Here he comes. Allen Iverson gives to Weber a 3 at the buzzer. And the Kings will take an 82-80 lead into the fourth. Tonight, Chris Weber, 17 points on 8 of 22, 9 rebounds. Philly to have the ball to start the fourth. Allen Iverson, Jerry, has played the whole ball game.
And doesn't seem to be slowing down at all.
He's 10 of 24. Eddie House starts the fourth for Sacramento. Iverson scoots in. Jackson. And that's a travel. The Kings will get it back. Let's set the lineups for you. It's Eddie House, Coutinho Mobley, Singala, Stojakovic, and Thomas. Meanwhile, for Philly, it's Iverson with Iguodala, McKee, Weber, and Jackson. Now Mobley. Mobley, block, Weber, got a piece of it. Gonna have to hurry, shot clock winding down, and now it's Philly. Iverson, now Iverson waits for some help. Not that he normally needs it. And we're tied again at 82.
Well, poor job of defensive rotation. Looked like the Kings just forced Aaron McKee right to the rim, and nobody there to help out.
Philly will play at Phoenix on Wednesday and then go home to take on Dallas. Stojakovic, good pick by Thomas. And that shot was blocked from behind. It comes right back to Patience. Driving layup, he was fouled. Weber fouled Stojakovic. Chris looks at the official in dismay, but no question about that call. And Stojakovic with a pair coming here.
Yeah, Peja Stojakovic, nice drive. As the shot's blocked from behind, as you said, Darius Sangala tips it back. Now you see Peja goes right into Chris Weber. Chris Weber with a body bump, and that created the contact.
Be sure and pick up Pepsi Cube only at Raley's in Bel Air for your chance to win the ultimate Kings fan experience. It's a private suite party at the Kings Suns game April 20th, along with other great prizes. Scratch and win with the Kings and Pepsi. Just go to Raley's and Bel Air stores. Peja has 23. And it's a two-point game. Bibby watching Eddie House fill in for Mike, having a tough night. Just 5 points on 2 of 9 shooting. And Eddie House fouls Iverson, who will get to the line.
He looked like he got hit in the mouth for his trouble trying to be aggressive, go to the top of Allen Iverson to get the ball deflected. Now you see the hand come down, wham, gets the ball and arm, but and Iverson just throws out the left arm elbow right into Eddie's face.
Allen Iverson now at 25. He's 10 of 24 floor, 3 of 4 line. Missed it. Comes to Weber. Boy, Crisp never left his feet on that one, and that ball is one that Webb would love to have back.
Oh boy, King's very fortunate there.
Coutinho. Here's a 3 by the Cat. 87-83. That's a 5-point swing. Webb missing a 2-foot shot, and Mobley with a 3 at the other end.
Absolutely, boy. Coutinho just delivering that ball so quick. Andrew Iguodala couldn't get even get his hands up.
Look at Rick Allen on top of the screen. He was telling Darius, listen, you got to take a better angle on that. He's saying, don't run that way, drop back.
Yeah, because he is going to be by you, just as we saw there. Allen took a tough little fall anyway.
Yep. Really, this is about angles. When you're guarding Iverson up top, when he goes left or goes right, you know, the angles become so darn important when you're playing against a guy this fast.
I guess, you know, I think, he's one of those guys that you get a better angle, you got a better chance of watching him go by you from a different angle.
Yeah, but a guy like Sangala has no chance playing him like that. There's Mark Jackson.
Well, that's one of the things I've always said. I'm not sure why you even want your big guys to step out there. They have no chance.
Right, that's a very good point. So it's an 87-85 game. And Iguodala was holding Mobley. Too bad it cost the Kings a basket.
Boy, and that was another nice pass. Darius Sangala looking more Brad Miller-like as we go at the high post.
Second foul on Iguodala.
See, watch Darius sees the cutter, just delivers the ball perfectly. The foul was already called, but led him right to the basket.
87-85. Stojakovic. Nope. And Iverson comes down with the loose ball.
See, the 76ers doing a very good job of contesting shots.
Iverson ties the game at 87. He has 27. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left, fourth quarter.
Well, that's why they call him the answer.
Yep.
He's got the answers.
Eddie House. Short. Thomas offensive rebound. Here's Mobley. Nice pass to Sangala. Tipped in by Thomas.
Boy, great sequence there. Darius really had a point-blank range shot. Nice drop-off pass, but hustle by Kenny Thomas finished the play.
89-87, the Kings kicked it. So the Sixers will inbound. Brian Skinner's going to come in for the Kings. Mike Bibby will come in as well.
Watch Coutinho, nice little drop pass, finds Darius at the basket. Darius uses the left hand, just misses it. But boy, the ball just barely off the ring, if barely. Kenny Thomas tipping it in, getting a rest.
Eddie House also sits. Now it's Bibby's turn to chase Iverson all over the gym. 7 to shoot. And there's Sangala, great defense on Weber. Mobley. Here's Patient. Nice fake. Sets up the cat. Three. Well off target. Oh, it goes glass.
The cat says, I don't want to switch it. I want to go glass.
Boy, when he took that shot, Jerry, we're right on line. You knew that ball. That was a lot like Mike Bibby's shot against Memphis. That it had no chance when it left his hands, but it banked home.
Thank goodness for bank boards.
Iguodala. Now the kick out near side. McKee a three. No good. Rebound Skinner. Brian Skinner has 15 rebounds. His career high is 17. Look out. Bibby. Big shot for Mike. There it is. Welcome back, Mr. Bibby.
Off the glass, the Catino coming up big here in the fourth.
Good game here in Sacramento after the first quarter. There's been 11 ties and 7 lead changes. Mobley with 25. The Kings lead at 95-87. Iverson has played every second of the game. He stays in with McKee. Weber is checked out of the lineup. Iverson, good defense by Bibby, but it comes right back to Iverson. Blocked by Skinner. Jackson. And before the shot, there was a foul.
Kings just couldn't get it back. Great effort. Mike Bibby asking about a 3-second violation potential, but really just no possession there on a few for any length of time.
Non-shooting. That is the third team foul on Sacramento. Weber, Korver on the bench.
Is that Korver or is that Ashton Kutcher?
It's Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver. Okay. Looks just like him, though. I'm telling you.
I would think that happens to him a lot.
He may be a better actor.
I don't know what Rick Adams is talking about here. Now they got it fixed out. I think it was their little time on the clock. Philly with the ball, down 95-87. Kings trying to win before they head on the road for 2 games at Detroit and Cleveland. Iverson. Oh! Nope. Dallenberg again, offensive rebound. And Dallenberg has his 14th rebound, and he's got 12 points, 95-89.
That was just a great individual.
Yeah, it really was. Absolutely.
Absolutely. He just took it away from several guys.
Sangala, good look, swing. 97-89.
Boy, Darius so good, so automatic, so confident from that range.
And I'll tell you, if you're on Philadelphia right now and you're on the other 4 guys, you might as well go over and sit down, all right? You're not going to touch the ball. 97-91.
Really, Iverson was probably fouled on that last one from behind, but didn't get the call.
Iverson took 28 shots yesterday. He's got 28 shots here tonight. That's a force by Mobley. Skinner rebounds. And here's Bibby. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. He's back. 100-91.
Well, and a big rebound, Brian Skinner. The second chance point opportunity.
6:35 left fourth quarter. Iverson. Slapped away by Sangala. And the basket counts as Jackson picked up the garbage and put it in.
Watch as the shot comes off. There's Brian Skinner, big rebound, finds Mike Bibby, little ball fake. That's all he needs to plant Iverson and then plant the three-point ball.
Brian Skinner with 16 rebounds, his season high. 17, as I mentioned, is his career high. Iguodala out. Korver in for his long-range shooting.
Also, 76ers lose a good bit of defense in this exchange, so somebody has a little better chance of getting open.
Boy, Peja Stojakovic has played 41 minutes in this game. Kenny Thomas back in for Sacramento. Jackson trying to finish off the three-point play. And it's 100-94. So Mike Bibby now with the 11 points. All 5 starters in double figures for Sacramento. Stojakovic off the deflection. 26 for Peja.
Could have been one of those kind of games.
It really has, Joe.
A lot of unusual ways to score.
Iverson. What defense by Skinner. But he got it right. He was unfortunately out of bounds. He tried to throw it back, and had he not been out of bounds, it would have been an easy basket.
Now watch as Mike Bibby gets the ball deflected. There's Peja Stojakovic, the right place, the right time.
76ers 15 on the shot clock. Boy, how about the defense, though? Skinner played on Iverson.
Yeah, just threw one out.
And now the Sixers, Jerry, are going to be at the foul line for the rest of the quarter. That's the 15th foul. And Jackson will go back to the line. Jackson, a very good free throw shooter. 81% on the year.
Yeah, he has really had a solid year. He injured most of last year. Kind of one of the reasons Brian Skinner didn't get the opportunity to play much, because Jackson had played well, and of course Dallenberg is a young guy. No question, you can see the potential with Dallenberg.
No question. And that's no good. We're halfway through the final quarter.
And right now you'd like to see the 76ers commit a few more fouls. Give the Kings some opportunities at the line down the stretch of this game.
And it's a 7-point Sacramento lead as we're at Arco. I'm Grant Napier along with Jerry Reynolds. Sacramento and Philadelphia. Good game here tonight from Arco. The Kings trying to sweep the season series. Skinner from Bibby. Shot blocked. McKee. Good defense by Bibby. And there's Dallenberg again. Boy, he is just killing the Kings here in the fourth quarter with offensive rebounds. And Rick Adelman wants a timeout. Dallenberg now with 14 points and 15 rebounds. 102-97 Sacramento. In the fourth quarter.
Boy, he certainly is. Just coming up big on the offensive board. Here, Iguodala drives, but there's Dallenberg cleaning it up. Iverson gets to the basket. Guess who comes in over the top? Dallenberg takes it away from three. Kings uses the half hook for the finish. Now Aaron McKee forced to take a tough shot by Mike Bibby. A lot of guys battling inside, and there's again Dallenberg cleaning up. Boy, this young guy, you can see why the 76ers very high on him. 14 points, 15 rebounds, 9 on the offensive boards. He's really keeping the 76ers in this game.
Chris Webber is back in. Real key for Sacramento. They've made 10 threes in just 13 tries. 102-97 and a foul on McKee. I'll tell you one thing, we don't point this out enough. I think this officiating crew has done an outstanding job tonight. They've called a very solid game.
Yeah, it's been very consistent. They've certainly let some contact go, but it's been consistent.
Absolutely.
And you don't see too many complaints from players, or haven't yet. You will before the game's over, just by nature of the game.
Got to be so careful where Iverson is at all times. 102-97. Bibby has made 2 threes here in the fourth. To the posting, Thomas. Got to be careful. What a quick move, but he traveled. Dallenberg kind of left him alone, and he stumbled, and the Kings turn it over for the 13th time.
Get a good look at it. You see Kenny Thomas knows the shot block's on. He picks up his pivot foot before the ball ever hits the hardwood. That's an automatic travel.
Over on Iverson. And he threw it away. Now Iverson turned it over. Careless play by Iverson. 14 turnovers. Thomas kicks out. Here's Mobley. Katina Mobley strikes again. 28 for the Cats.
And that was a great play from Kenny Thomas. Drew everybody to him. A power forward penetrating in the paint, passing back, finding the Cat open.
And Webber lost it out of bounds. Turnover.
Well, you got to make them pay for the mistakes. Here's Kenny Thomas getting in the paint, finds Coutinho open. Coutinho finds a basket, and there's the result.
Sacramento, 4.5 left. Bibby, nice pass to Thomas, and a foul. Dallenberg fouled Kenny Thomas.
Well, nice penetrating move. Mike Bibby made sure he knew where Allen Iverson was, kept him right beside of him so he couldn't steal it. Little shovel pass to Kenny. You see the whack across the arms by Dallenberg as Thomas goes to the hoop.
And the Kings now will shoot free throws for the rest of the quarter. 105-97. Thomas 18 along with 14 rebounds. And how about the 2 former Sixers, Thomas and Skinner? They have combined, Jerry, for a very impressive offensive night. 30 points, 30 rebounds, and 3 block shots to go along. Also, don't forget about the assist, 4 assists.
I think that's quite good, Grant. I believe everyone should be very happy with those numbers.
10-point lead, 107-97. This game far from over when you have Allen Iverson on the floor. Here's Korver looking for Weber, who's really struggled since the first quarter.
Trying to back in on Thomas.
You can see no lift at all on Weber, who played 40 minutes yesterday. And Chris had no lift at all on that shot. Thomas to Bibby, challenging Webb. Nope, tipped in by Skinner. Brian Skinner with a career high, 18 rebounds.
It's been the Skinner and Thomas show here in Arco.
And there's Mobley with a steal. Bibby catches up with it. Here's Bibby, 1-on-3. Mobley! In the fourth. And how about the Kings coming and attacking? First, Brian Skinner.
Well, watch Mike Bibby. Can't get it up clean, but there's Brian Skinner with the tip. Perfect timing, gets the hoop. Now Mike Bibby gets it up in traffic, and there's Coutinho hustling the floor with the throwdown. Coutinho making baskets every way you can make them tonight. 30 points, 12 of 20. How about 6 of 8 from long range? The Cat is putting it all together here tonight.
So here we go with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. Sacramento on a 9-0 run. Weber a 3. Rebound Skinner, his 19th. Weber now is 8 of 26. You got to remember he made 4 of his first 5, but since then he has not been able to put the ball in the ocean. Thomas. And the Kings turn it over.
Well, just a very poor decision there by Kenny Thomas. Had nowhere to throw the ball.
Iverson runs into his own man. I don't know why that's a foul. Basket counts, he'll go to the line unless Stallenberg was pushed, which could have very well been the case.
But boy, mistakes you pay for there. Kenny did not have an opportunity to get the ball inside. You'll see Allen Iverson coming in, and
that foul called on Mobley.
That's
so a chance to make it an 11-point game with 2:59 remaining. 30 shots for AI.
That may be one of those pity all-star calls.
And Iverson misses. Iverson, who averages just under 43 minutes a game. He played every minute. He has played every minute tonight after playing 43 yesterday. And Thomas has been called for an offensive foul. Well, I'll tell you, the Kings are giving Philadelphia chances here. Third foul on Kenny Thomas.
Yeah, Kings gotta smarten up here. 2 possessions, no field goal attempts.
And Weber will go to the line. Thomas picked up his 4th foul. Chris has only been to the line twice. He's made 1.
Watch Kenny Thomas trying to guard C. Webb just one-on-one. Weber bigger and stronger, able to get to the basket, not get a clean look, but draw the contact. You can see 8 of 26.
And now the boos come out. More towards a free throw as opposed to Chris. And it's a good rotation, and it's 111 to 100.
Well, Kings really need to get on the board this trip.
Yep.
Got to keep scoring points.
Yeah, when you have Allen Iverson.
No, yeah, 2.5 minutes to go, and it'll be a 10-point game right now. That's plenty of time for the 76ers to get back into it. They want to press a little bit. Kings need to get some points either going to the basket or at the line.
Yep. 111, 101. Skinner comes out to set a screen, and here's Bibby. Mike Bibby, he's found out what the problem was.
Well, it has been solved. I think maybe just getting Mike into the fourth quarter was all he needed.
Maybe when they come out for the next home game, instead of putting number 1 on the board to start the game, they ought to put 4 up there, so he thinks it's the fourth quarter. Boy, you're right. He has been unbelievable this year. Here's Weber with a big spin, and again, he'll get to the foul line. Weber takes a big spill. And with 2 minutes left, and the score 113-101. Chris has 19 along with 10 rebounds.
Really not sure exactly where that foul was called. You see Chris spinning, trying to get into the basket. Just, I don't really know. He put it up a little bit off balance, and maybe Thomas knocked him off balance.
Kings may very well have to score 1 or 2 more baskets to win this game.
Yeah, I definitely, 113 should be enough, but I don't think you can. But I don't think you can count on that right now. I think you've got to score. I think with Allen Iverson, the ability he has to score threes in a hurry, you're never sure.
Well, Iverson last night was 5 of 28. All right, tonight he's 13 of 30. 113-102. Iverson wants some help to press in the backcourt, but nobody was aware of the situation.
Yeah, really, Iverson and Weber really probably shot too much.
And Weber with a kick. Kings will get the ball on the side.
You're really talking about 56 shots, and really neither have shot the ball well enough, but their teammates have been extremely productive.
Sacramento led by 13 in the first half, by as many as 14 here in the second half. Bibby. Mike Bibby has 15.
Brian Skinner finding Mike Bibby 2 straight times. That's good center play. Brian Skinner knows who's got the hot hand. Get the ball to Mike.
115-102. Skip pass. Iverson with a corner 3. And Allen Iverson now adds on to his total. He's got 34, and it's a 10-point game. He doesn't stop playing, that's for sure.
Kings just need to take care of the basketball.
Here's Pasha looking to win it from downtown. Nope. And the rebound comes out to Bibby. 1 more basket will win the game if it's not already won. Pasha's wide open. Bibby seals the deal.
Mike Bibby has come up big when you need to come up big.
Mike Bibby going into the fourth quarter was only 2 of 9. He scored 12 here in this quarter. Here's Dallenberg. And it's a 10-point lead with 54 seconds left. And now Thomas and the Kings will use some clock here. Weber in his return to Sacramento, 8 of 26. We'll be with you Wednesday from Detroit. And Friday in Cleveland. Mobley. Nope. Skinner gets it to Thomas. Oh, but he gave up on it. He thought Stojakovic or Mobley was going to grab the ball, and Iguodala with the layup.
Yeah, Kenny just kind of tapped it, but you got to pick it up. He had a chance to pick it up, didn't?
117-109, and that will do it. And now a foul. Iguodala will allow Mike Bibby to score 2 more. And the fans come to their feet. Sacramento will take the win and go on the road, and the Kings with the win, Jerry, add a little bit of room between themselves and Memphis, who lost. Denver lost. Houston won.
Well, big thing, you've just got to win your home game.
That's exactly right.
And that's what the Kings have done here today.
And Mike Bibby with a huge fourth quarter. And Rick Adelman talking to Eddie House, and what a nice job Eddie did, particularly in that second quarter.
Well, and really did a nice job to let Mike settle down and really see the game. I think that when Mike came back in for that second time, he'd really sorted it out and certainly became the player that Mike Bibby almost always is, and Eddie House really helped him do that.
And Webb's done for the night, just 8 of 26, but the fans get up and give him 1 more ovation.
Yeah, showing appreciation for all the quality work that C. Webb has done here over the years, but obviously they're very thrilled with the way the Kings played, and especially the new Kings. Brian Skinner and Kenny Thomas have just been spectacular.
118-109. And here's Skinner. And he'll just run the clock. A career night for Skinner. 19 rebounds, 13 points, 3 blocks, and it's all over.